kí sì ni tí ìjọba yóò ṣe tí restructuring tí àwọn Afẹ́nifẹ́re ń béèrè fún yìí tí yóò fi wáyé. Ẹ jẹ́ ká wá jọ wò. Ǹjẹ́ àwọn Fúlàní yìí ǹjẹ́ wọ́n ṣetán láti gbà kí restructuring kó wáyé? Àkọ́kọ́ bèèrè wa léèrè ń bẹ̀. Àwọn Fúlàní àti Haúsá wọn ṣetán láti gbà kí restructuring wáyé torí pé tó bá ti wáyé lóòótọ́ a jẹ́ wípé a ti ń padà sí true federalism nìyẹn. A jẹ́ pé kí ni o, a ti ń padà sí ń tá a mọ̀ sí the true federalism. Tí a bá dẹ̀ ti ń padà sí the true federalism, eléyìí yóò fún oníkálukú wa láǹfààní, it will give us the privilege láti lè sọ wípé nǹkan báyìí làwa gẹ́gẹ́ ń fẹ́ nílùú wa, nǹkan báyìí ò lá ń fẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ wa, although it will not stop those that are killing us. Kò ní stop àwọn Haúsá yìí láti mọ̀ wọ ilẹ̀ Yorùbá wa, ṣùgbọ́n ó máa minimize wọn because each state ló máa lè ní ẹ̀tọ́ láti lè ṣe òfin ní state tiẹ̀ fún ara rẹ̀. But ṣé lóòtítọ́ àti lódodo òun náà ni àwọn tá a jọ rìn yìí, àwọn Fúlàní yìí, ṣé lóòótọ́ ni wọ́n lè allow restructuring? How do we go about the constitution? How do we go about the sharing formula? How do we go about our resources? Those are the things tó yẹ ká put in place pé àwọn wọ̀nyí wọn ò ní resources kankan. Àwọn Fúlàní wọ̀nyí wọn ò ní kíni o, wọn ò ní resources kankan rárá tọ̀. That is to say, wọn ò lè gbà kí restructuring wáyé. Bẹ́ẹ̀ Tinubu gan ò sì lè gbà láti pín Nàìjíríà nísìnyí because ó mọ̀ pé tóun bá ti ṣe restructuring Nàìjíríà yìí ti pín ni. Ọ̀nà wo ló wá fẹ́ gbà tí Tinubu fẹ́ gbà ṣe restructuring tó jẹ́ wípé kò ní ní ọwọ́ àwọn Fúlàní yìí, kò ní ní ọwọ́ wọn nú? Báwo ló ṣe fẹ́ ṣe? Níbo ni Tinubu ti fẹ́ ṣe? Ọ̀nà wo ló fẹ́ gbà ṣe? Àwọn àjọ wo ló fẹ́ bá ṣe? Àwọn wo ni ìgbìmọ̀ tó fẹ́ kó jọ? Àwọn wo ni cabinet ẹ̀ tí wàá sọ pé okay o restructuring constitution yìí ó yẹ gbé wálẹ̀? Ara restructuring òun náà ni kí gbogbo state kí wọ́n wà independent on their own láti ní state police tiwọn. But just of recent ó ní wọ́n sọ wípé IG of police sọ pé Nigeria does not need state police because IG gẹ́gẹ́ mọ̀ pé tí wọ́n bá ti ní state police ìgẹ́ ti bọ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn. Kò sí bó ṣe fẹ́ control wọn lẹ́yìn kó tó s'Abuja. You cannot control the state anymore if they have their own state police. But kí ni tí wọ́n ṣe? Wọ́n bà yí ẹ̀ jẹ́, wọ́n da yí ẹ̀rú, wọ́n ní kò lè wáyé pé Nigeria ò tí ní the state police, pé Nigeria ò tí develop débi tó ti lè ní state police. Àwọn country míì wà tí wọn ò tó Nigeria lọ́jọ́ orí, àwọn country bíi 48, 50 tí wọ́n dá ní state police. Nígbà táwọn náà ní kò rọgbọ fáwọn náà, but as time goes on they put everything in place. But Nigeria ò fẹ́ take challenges. Nigeria ò fẹ́ stand on his feet láti lè sọ pé kíkí ni okó tó kó prevail. They don't want the truth to prevail. Kò sí anybody nínú wọn. Wọ́n ti bá àwọn Haúsá ìmùlẹ̀, wọ́n ti wà ní ìmùlẹ̀ gidi pẹ̀lú àwọn Fúlàní. Àmọ́ àwọn Afẹ́nifẹ́re kàkà kí wọ́n dákẹ́, kí wọ́n má tako lẹ́tà tí Akíntóyè kọ, níṣe ni wọ́n tako. Àwọn náà wá lọ sọ́dọ̀ Tinubu gbà wọ́n láàyè, ó pè wọ́n sì lọ. Lẹ́yìn ìgbà tí wọ́n lọ, kí ni tí àwọn gan, kí ni tí wọ́n bá bọ̀ ńbẹ̀? Àwọn náà lọ pẹ̀lú gbogbo ohun tí àwọn náà gbèrò kó yẹ kí àwọn lọ. Ṣùgbọ́n nígbà tí wọ́n débẹ̀, kí ló tí wọ́n bá bọ̀? Kí ni tí wọ́n sọ ńbẹ̀? Ṣé wọ́n kàn tiẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ nípa wípé ìyà ń jẹ ọmọ Yorùbá? Ṣé àwọn Afẹ́nifẹ́re yìí ṣé wọ́n lament nípa wípé ojú Yorùbá ń rí tó kí Tinubu ṣàánú ọmọ Yorùbá? Ṣé àwọn Afẹ́nifẹ́re yìí ṣé wọ́n kàn tiẹ̀ jẹ́ kí Tinubu mọ̀ wípé kì í ṣe Yorùbá nìkan ni ìyà ń jẹ Ìgbò náà, wípé ìpànìyàn bí Haúsá yìí bí wọ́n ṣe ń pa wá nípakúpa yìí ṣé ó tọ̀nà? Tí wọ́n ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀, kàkà kí wọ́n ṣe yìí, ọ̀tọ̀ ni tí wọ́n ń sọ fún Tinubu lélẹ̀ tí máa play níbí lónìí pé kí gbogbo wa ká lè jọ fi ti ara wa gbọ́ wípé ṣé irú àwọn ẹ̀dá tá ń wá rèé, ṣé irú àwọn èèyàn tá nílò rèé, ṣé irú àwọn bàbá yìí tó jẹ́ wípé à ń wò wọ́n gẹ́gẹ́ bí aṣáájú ńlẹ̀ Yorùbá, à ń wò wọ́n gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹni tó lè ràn wá lọ́wọ́, à ń wò wọ́n gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹni tó lè bá wa ṣe, ṣùgbọ́n kàkà bẹ́ẹ̀ ọ̀tọ̀ ni tí wọ́n ń ṣe, ọ̀tọ̀ ni èròǹgbà tiwọn, ọ̀tọ̀ ni tí wọ́n ń wá, ọ̀tọ̀ ni tí wọ́n ń gbà lérò. Their plan is absolutely different from what the millions of Yorubas want. They have different plan, different agenda entirely. Now, àwọn Afenifere yìí, ṣé lóòótọ́ Afenifere ni wọ́n fún ìran Yorùbá àbí Afenifere bí? Ṣé lóòótọ́ ni tí wọ́n dúró fún gẹ́gẹ́ bí pé àwọn ń ṣèrànlọ́wọ́ fún ọmọ Yorùbá? Ṣé lóòótọ́ ni? Then ẹ jẹ́ kí n wá lọ kí n lọ play fídíò wọn eléyìí tí àwọn gan fún ara wọn gan tí wọ́n fi ọwọ́ ara wọn ṣe nígbà tí wọ́n dọ̀dọ̀ Tinubu. Báwo ni kí ni tí wọ́n sọ? Ẹ̀yin wá bá mi fìdílé, ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ wo fídíò yìí nígbà tí wọ́n débẹ̀. Kí lohun tí wọ́n béèrè lọ́wọ́ Tinubu? Kí lohun tí wọ́n sọ wípé àwọn fẹ́ ṣe fún Tinubu? Kí ni èròǹgbà wọn? Kí ni mission wọn tán fi lọ bá Tinubu? Ẹ máa bá mi ká lọ.
The Chief of Staff, President, Right Honorable Mila, Honorable Ministers Afenifere, Ruben Soransi, Senior officials of the Federal Cabinet present.
I'm honored by the call for me to introduce members of the delegation. Our father, RFR, needs to introduction, but for formality, I will say I have the honor to be sitting to the right of Chief RFR. Afenifere Dida. I used to be several other things, but now I'm entrapped in the traditional institution, and I've shared all my partisan political gaps. And today I have the honor to be the Olu of Iluabo by the airport in Akure and the Babaoba of Akure Kingdom. Present here, Mr. President, is Archbishop Ayo Ladibolu. Papa. Audience, and for this opportunity to meet with you. I'm honored with making the remarks on behalf of our leader, Papa Fashionati. The entire leadership of Afenifere is happy to be here at the center of Nigerian power, Aso Rock, Bila, to meet with our son, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the first member of Afenifere to be elected President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We are delighted, Mr. President, with what you are doing for our country, and we assure you of our continuing support. We thank you for your visit to Akure in February 2024, and we believe it is right and proper and in line with Yoruba tradition that we should reciprocate your kind gesture. We appreciate this relationship, and we need to make it work in the interest of Nigeria and the larger world of Africa and Africa in the diaspora. Mr. President, you are the leader of Nigeria now and the most important political figure in Black Africa. We expect you, knowing your pedigree and the legacy that you represent, to lead our country with courage, knowledge, and integrity. We have no doubt that your tenure will mark a turning point in the history of Nigeria, when our great country, by God's grace, under your leadership, will be repositioned for greatness. Mr. President, we congratulate Your Excellency on the massive reconstruction of the Third Mainland Bridge in Lagos and the excellent work done on the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. We also want Your Excellency to look into the state of all the federal highways in the southwest, including the Ibadan to Ife, Akure to Ado-Ekiti, and Osogbo to Ibadan, and Atunto Sile Tako Road. We need this dualization of Ondo to Akure to Owo to Benin Road. Almost, we need a special attention on the deplorable state of the Ibadan-Ife Ondo Road, which links the political capital of Yoruba land with the source. One major project that will benefit not just the Southwest, but the entire country is a real link between Lagos and Abuja and implementation. Security. Afenifere is in support of the campaign for state police. We believe this will enhance the security of life and property. We also want Your Excellency to look at the command structure of federal security in the posting and deployment of senior officers. Equity should also reflect in the recruitment of security personnel from the bottom up. It is not good for the future of our country if one section or a few sections of the country have some of the security agencies, as it were, in their pockets. Employment. Unemployment has become a big burden for our country, where we have more than 70% of the population below the age of 30. We would like to appeal that federal government capital projects, including road projects, should be geared towards creating employment. This is necessary because it is becoming increasingly fashionable for politicians to prefer foreign companies to carry out jobs that can be competently done by Nigerian contractors. For example, if Nigerians cannot build train engines, we can at least start from building train coaches. If Mr. President will allow us, we will submit at a later date proposals for massive employment creation using the existing artisans throughout the country to institute a national apprenticeship training program that will take millions of youths off the streets. If I may say so, Mr. President, this will also give Nigeria, in due time, a large pool of skilled manpower to maintain the existing housing structure and create the additional housing and official accommodation in our country. Because these days, Mr. President, we have an acute shortage of skilled manpower, middle-level manpower. Conclusion, Mr. President, we commend Your Excellency on the prompt action in signing the Students' Loan Act. We implore that this should be operationalized soonest. It is an indication of your unwavering commitment to legacy bequeathed to us by our leader and sage, Chief Obafemi Awolowo, on the centrality of education to human development. We affirm that we stand by you as you make all efforts to change the Nigerian story for the better. Be assured, Mr. President, that Afenifere will not abandon you in fair or foul weather. As long as you remain faithful to the principles of integrity, fairness, and courage that we expect of you as the leader of our country. All the leaders and elders of Yoruba land are with you. All our mothers and youth are standing by you as you carry out this your historic assignment. Now that we have fulfilled our promise to visit you, know that as we depart, our goodwill and prayers will always abide with you. You have started well. God will grant you the capacity and wisdom to serve Nigeria well. Thank you, Mr. President, for your attention.
What we face now is challenges of.
Now, mi ò fẹ́ gbọ́n tí Tinubu sọ because mo believe pé it will commemorate them and then add their support wọn. So mi ò fẹ́ gbọ́ pé nǹkan báyìí ni Tinubu sọ, mi ò fẹ́ gbọ́. Obi tí mo ń lọ rèé, àwọn Afẹ́nifẹ́re lára nǹkan tí wọ́n sọ, wọn ò sọ bí Fúlàní bó ṣe ń pa ọmọ Yorùbá, wọn ò sọ bí Fúlàní bó ṣe ń fìyà jẹ ọmọ Yorùbá, wọn ò sọ ikú tí àwọn èèyàn ń kú, wọn ò sọ the terrorists tó wà in the land. The man said that ọba tó sọ̀rọ̀ yìí ni pé àwọn nídìí ọ̀nà láti Èkó sí Ìbàdàn expressway. Ó ní àwọn nídìí highway road from Ile-Ife to Akure and to Ado Ekiti, Ìbàdàn Ile-Ife Ondo road. The only railway link between Lagos and Abuja, then creation of employment. Ó dẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ nípa pé àwọn support state police. state police tí wọ́n ti jókòó tí wọ́n sọ wípé àwọn ò lè ṣe tí IG of police tó against state police. Tinubu pe àwọn press, ó pe àwọn governor, ó pè wọ́n sí meeting concerning this state police, gbogbo wọn ni wọ́n lọ́wọ́ sí, but ó lọ gbé ìgbìmọ̀ kalẹ̀ wọ́n náà wọ́n pé kí ni o káwọn jókòó fún state police. If you want to do it, do it. Yorùbá ní tó bá máa jẹ́ ọ̀sákálá kó jẹ́ ọ̀sákálá, tó bá máa jẹ́ òsokolo kó jẹ́ òsokolo. Èwo ní ọ̀sákálá sokolo? If Tinubu could be able tó bá lè ṣe state police, that is our plan of true federalism. True federalism ó ti ń wáyé tó bá lè ṣe state police. Now kí ni tó fẹ́ ṣe ni pé kò sí bí Tinubu ṣe fẹ́ ṣe, nítorí pé àjọra níwà àjọra. Tinubu torí ọmọ Yorùbá lọ́bẹ̀ torí pé a dìbò fún. Tinubu torí Yíbò lọ́bẹ̀ torí pé wọn ò dìbò fún. Tinubu lọ́bẹ̀ nítorí àwọn Fúlàní ni. Torí tó bá fẹ́ ṣe lóòótọ́ ó yẹ kó ṣe lóòótọ́ ohun tí àwọn Afẹ́nifẹ́re ń jà fún yìí ṣé wọ́n lè rí gbà. Baba Akintoye sọ wípé the best way òun náà ni kí Yorùbá pín, ó ní torí pé tá a bá pín then a lè establish tí wọ́n pè ní true federalism. Ṣùgbọ́n ṣé Afẹ́nifẹ́re lérò wípé Tinubu yóò wá fínúfúdọ̀, yóò wá ṣe restructuring, no government or no single president tó máa fẹ́ kí ìlú tú lórí tóun. Tinubu now believe in one Nigeria. Ó sọ tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ ní Daily Sun pé I don't believe in one Nigeria, but now this man believe in one Nigeria 1,000 million times. 1,000 make Nigeria one is to fulfill the Fulani promise. Now, kí ni Awólọ́wọ̀ sọ? Because Awólọ́wọ̀ said his own statement during that. Awólọ́wọ̀ sọ tiẹ̀. Kí ni Awólọ́wọ̀ sọ wípé it will very worse for Nigeria. Awólọ́wọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀. Kí ni Awólọ́wọ̀ sọ nígbà tí Awólọ́wọ̀ tí wọ́n ń bi léèrè àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ kan láwọn ìgbà kan sí àwọn àkókò kan wípé ṣé lóòótọ́ òun náà ni true federalism ló lè wáyé, ṣé dídà wá tí wọ́n dà wá pọ̀, ṣé ìfẹ́ gbogbo wa ni, ṣé ìdùnnú gbogbo wa ni? Kì í ṣe ìdùnnú wa. Wọn ò dà wá pọ̀ nítorí kí wọ́n lè rí èrè jẹ látara wa. Wọn ò dà wá pọ̀ nítorí kí àǹfààní lè wà fún ìran wa. Wọn ò dà wá pọ̀ nítorí pé kí èmi àti ẹ ká lè jọ ní wọn ò dà wá pọ̀ nítorí kí èmi àti ẹ ká lè ní ìfọ̀kànbalẹ̀. Àwọn tí wọ́n dà wá pọ̀ nítorí ohun tí wọ́n fẹ́ jẹ, nítorí ohun tí wọ́n fẹ́ dà, nítorí ohun tí wọ́n fẹ́ jẹ ni. Àwọn tí wọ́n dà wá pọ̀ nítorí ohun tí wọ́n fẹ́ jẹ fún ara wọn, nítorí èròǹgbà tí wọ́n ní, nítorí ìgbìyànjú tí wọ́n, nítorí tara wọn ni. It is not because of you and I. Kì í ṣe nítorí tèmi àti ẹ. No, it is not because of citizen. Torí wípé dídà wá tí wọ́n dà wá pọ̀ kì í ṣe tí èmi àti ẹ tàbí àwọn Ìgbò àbí Yorùbá tàbí Haúsá tá a jọ fìmọ̀ sọ wípé a jọ fẹ́ jókòó. That is why àwọn tí wọ́n ń béèrè fún true federal restructuring ò lè rí. Ṣé ẹ fẹ́ pa constitution rẹ ni? Ṣé ẹ fẹ́ destroy constitution kẹ́ tó lè rí ni? Ṣé wọ́n ṣe tán láti abolish that 1999 constitution kí wọ́n go back to constitution Awólọ́wọ̀ gbà wá ni? Àbí they have a different constitution entirely that will give self-autonomy to every citizen, to every governor láti lè run president wọn fún ara wọn ṣàfẹ́ fún wa ni? If you look at what Awólọ́wọ̀ said, Awólọ́wọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ kan ní 1947. Then lẹ́yìn Awólọ́wọ̀ tó sọ tiẹ̀ ní 1947, Ṣóṣàgádé sọ tiẹ̀ ní 1948. Òun náà sọ tiẹ̀. Then Nnamdi Azikiwe òun náà sọ tiẹ̀ ní 1964. Kí làwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tí àwọn wọ̀nyí, kí làwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tí wọ́n sọ? Sáwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tí wọ́n sọ yìí ṣó ní mínì sí ìran èmi àti àbí kò ní mínì sí wa? Sáwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tí gbogbo wọn sọ yìí ṣó wà more meaningful fún ọ wípé lóòótọ́ èmi àti ẹ ò jọ kí ṣe ìran kan náà? Sí àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ táwọn wọ̀nyí sọ ṣó ní mínì wípé bí wọ́n ṣe sọ yìí gẹ́lẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ṣe rí? Ẹ jẹ́ kí èmi àti yín ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ wo ohun tí àwọn wọ̀nyí, ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ wo ohun tí wọ́n sọ nígbà tí màá sì máa kà jáde bí wọ́n ṣe sọ. Ẹ rí the good reason for Nigerians to back true federalism. Ẹ wo ohun tí ẹnì kọ̀ọ̀kan wọn tí wọ́n sọ at that time. Ẹ wo ọ̀rọ̀ bí wọ́n ṣe sọ. Ẹ wo tí Afábàlẹ̀ wà sọ tiẹ̀. Only since 1914, the British government has been trying to make Nigeria into one country since 1914 amalgamation. The British government has been trying to make Nigerian one country, but Nigerian people themselves are not historical. Nigerian people themselves are historically different in their backgrounds. We are historically different in our background. We are not related. We are not compatible. We are historically different in our background, in their religions, beliefs, and custom, and do not show themselves any sign of willingness to unite. Kò sí any sign of willingness to unite within us. Nigerian unity, it is only a British infection. Nigerian unity, it is only a British infection. Then why? It was written in 1948 by Shehu Shagari. Then Awolowo náà sọ tiẹ̀ ní 1947. Awolowo made his own statement in 1947 before the Shehu Shagari make his own in 1948. Awolowo said, Nigeria is not a nation. It is a mere geographical expression. There are no Nigerians in the same sense as they are English, which or French. The word Nigerian, it is mere a distinctive appellation to distinguish those who live within the boundary of Nigerian and those who do not. Àwọn tí wọ́n live within the boundary of core Nigerian and those who do not live. Now, it is so clear that we are not compatible in any form of what being one Nigerian. And then those are the leaders that we all believe that they give us independence, and they said Nigeria are not one. That we are not one. We are not made for one. Then why are we forcing ourselves to become one? Why? Tí a ṣì dúró rí pé à ń force ara wa, à ń force àwọn èèyàn wa láti jẹ́ ẹyọ kan nígbà tá a kì í ṣe ẹyọ kan. Ọ̀rọ̀ táwọn méjèèjì yìí, ọ̀rọ̀ tí wọ́n sọ rèé, tí wọ́n sọ òní. Then ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ sílẹ̀ tí Ọ̀bàrà tó náà sọ, ẹ rí pé Ojukwu náà sọ tiẹ̀. Ó ní it is better for us and many admirable abroad that we should disintegrate in peace. Ẹ jẹ́ ká pín pẹ̀lú ìfẹ́. It is better and it is mere admirable fún gbogbo apáta o. We should disintegrate in peace and not in pieces. Should the politician fail to heed this warning, ṣé orí yín kú ni, sórí yín dàrú ni, ṣé mọ̀ pé èrè ẹ̀ mọ̀ pé n tá à ń sọ fún yín ẹ gbà pé n tí ó jẹ́ òtún orí yín kú àbẹ́kúrí ni, wípé ó yẹ kẹ́ mọ̀ pé nǹkan yìí ṣe warning ni fún yín. Then I will venture the prediction that the experience of the Democratic Republic of the Congo will be a child play. Ṣé gbọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn pé ó ní o, ó ń sún wọn ní wọ́n pé ó ní then I will venture and prediction. Ó ń predict ni o. Òun predict pé that is the experience of the Republic of that the experience of Democratic Republic of the Congo will be a child play if ever it comes to our turn to play such a what strategic role. That was written in 1964. àwọn bàbá yìí wọ́n mọ ìtumọ̀ tí wọ́n sọ kalẹ̀ wípé Nigeria, it is only for the British infection. Nigerian, it is only for the British gain. Nigerian, it is only for the British investment. Then how do you want Tinubu to give you restructuring? They are still the one controlling us. They are still the one ruling us. They are still the one give orders. Then báwo ni restructuring ló ṣe fẹ́ ṣe? Tí ìbá ṣe àwọn ni kò ná Tinubu kó sọ wípé now let every state have their own police. Amotekun is there. Comfort them. Give them the gun. Give them whatever they need to protect the life and property of those who are living in the southwest. Àwọn Igbo náà ní tiwọn. Nígbà tí ordinary Isba ní Kaduna tán bá lè gbé AK-47, tí Isba ní Kano ní Katsina tí wọ́n bá lè lo AK-47, why tí Amotekun lè lo AK-47? Are we living in the same country? Do we live in the same country? We need to ask ourselves this question 1 million times. Do we live in the same country? Ṣé no country kan náà ni gbogbo wa jọ ń gbé? Ṣé no country kan náà sóun la jọ wà? Ṣé no country kan náà ni gbogbo wa ti jọ ń jẹ láti jọ mu? Are we treated in the same way? No. No. Ìdí ni wípé àwọn tí àwọn Afẹ́nifẹ́re ń wá yìí ohun tí ò lè ṣe ṣe àti ohun tí ò lè wáyé, they are just there to waste our time. They were just there to be an obstacle to the true word of Akintoye pé Yoruba need what we call a self-determination and their own nation. But they are just there láti lè tackle. They are just there láti lè prevent their own interest, which their interest can never be prevailed, which their instinct can never come to pass, because ohun tí wọ́n ń béèrè fún ò lè ṣe. How many years sínsìn tí wọ́n ti ń béèrè fún restructuring? But ohun tí ò lè ṣe ni, ohun tí ò lè bọ́ sí ni. Ṣé bí gbogbo pátá ni wọ́n ka àwọn átíkù táwọn bàbá yìí tí wọ́n kọ sílẹ̀ yìí? Wọ́n ní wọ́n ka átíkù, ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wọn ló bá Awólọ́wọ̀ lò gbà, ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wọn ló mọ impact Awólọ́wọ̀. But today, what are they doing? They don't even think that one day àwọn náà máa kú, àwọn náà ò ní sí láyé mọ́. Kí la fẹ́ sọ nípa wọn? Kí ni tá fẹ́ sọ nípa wọn? Kí ni tá fẹ́ ròyìn nípa wọn? Kí ni ọ̀nà, kí ni báwo la ṣe fẹ́ describe life táwọn náà gbé? Because àwọn èèyàn mọ̀ wípé lóòótọ́ life tí wọ́n ń gbé yìí, it is not in line with what millions of Yoruba want. And the day to they know. But because they believe that nothing will happen, nobody will attack them, nobody will harass them. Ó dìgbà tá a bá tó ń sọ àwọn leader yìí, tá a bá tó ń sọ wọ́n lóko. Ó dìgbà tá a bá tó mú